Most footballers think their problem is technique. They think if they improve their first touch, shooting, dribbling, or passing, everything will magically click. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Some players spend years improving their technique and still look average in matches. Meanwhile, another player with worse technique somehow always seems one step ahead. They find space. They make better decisions. They look calm under pressure. And they influence games far more than the more talented player. Why? Because football isn't just a physical game, it's a thinking game. And most players aren't losing because of their feet, they're losing because of their brain. Today, we're breaking down 7 mental mistakes that silently destroy your football IQ. The scary part? You might be making several of them every single match without realizing it. Let's fix that. When people hear football IQ, they imagine some special gift, something you're either born with or not. That's nonsense. Football IQ isn't intelligence, it's information processing. The best players aren't necessarily smarter people. They're simply seeing better information, faster. Every second of a match is a constant stream of questions. Where is the space? Who is moving? Where is pressure coming from? What happens if I receive here? What happens if I pass there? Good players answer these questions quickly. Great players answer them before everyone else. And low football IQ usually comes from predictable mental mistakes. Let's start with the biggest one. This mistake destroys more players than almost anything else. Most players spend the majority of a match staring at the ball. When the ball is elsewhere, they watch it. When it's coming to them, they watch it. When they receive it, they watch it. The result? Every touch becomes a surprise. Every decision becomes late. Every pressure situation feels stressful. Now think about elite midfielders. They constantly scan. They look away from the ball. That sounds backwards, but it's exactly why they're better. Before receiving, they've already collected information. They know where teammates are, where opponents are, where pressure is coming from, where the next pass is. The ball is simply the final piece. If you only look at the ball, you're basically trying to solve a puzzle after the timer starts. Smart players solve most of the puzzle before they even receive. Practical fix. In training, challenge yourself to scan every few seconds, especially before receiving. Don't ask, "What should I do now?" Ask, "What am I going to do when the ball arrives?" Huge difference. Average players react. Smart players predict. Elite players prepare. Most footballers are trapped in the present. They focus only on what's happening right now. But football rewards anticipation. Imagine a defender receiving the ball. An average winger sees the pass happen and starts pressing. A smart winger recognized the pass before it happened. He's already moving. By the time the defender controls the ball, pressure has arrived. Same action. Completely different timing. Football IQ is often the ability to live slightly in the future. Not 5 minutes ahead, just 2 seconds ahead. Those 2 seconds change everything. The player who predicts wins the race before it starts. The player who reacts arrives late. Practical fix. During matches, constantly ask, what happens next? Not, what is happening now? Train your brain to think one action ahead. The game immediately slows down. This one hurts ambitious players. You feel like you're working hard, running everywhere, pressing constantly, demanding the ball every second, always moving. But movement isn't automatically useful. Many players become addicted to looking busy. They think effort alone equals effectiveness. It doesn't. Watch intelligent players. Their movement has purpose. Every run creates space. Every press has a trigger. Every position solves a problem. They're not moving more, they're moving better. A player can run 12 kilometers and contribute less than someone who runs 8. Football isn't a fitness competition. It's a decision-making competition. Practical fix. After games, stop asking, did I work hard? Ask, how many useful actions did I create? That's a much better measure of performance. This mistake instantly lowers football IQ because panic shrinks perception. When pressure arrives, many players stop thinking. Their brain switches into survival mode. Suddenly, they can only see the defender, the ball, the danger. Everything else disappears. Options vanish. Creativity vanishes. Awareness vanishes. The funny thing? The pressure often isn't even that dangerous. But mentally, it feels dangerous. Elite players aren't calm because pressure doesn't exist. They're calm because they've trained themselves to process information during pressure. That's a massive difference. The best players stay connected to the whole picture, not just the threat. Practical fix. In training, deliberately create uncomfortable situations, one-touch games, tight spaces, small-sided matches, pressure training. Your goal isn't perfection. Your goal is learning how to think while uncomfortable. Because matches don't reward comfort, they reward clarity under chaos. This mistake destroys countless attacks. You've probably seen it. Maybe you've done it. A simple pass is available, but the player attempts a difficult dribble. A teammate is open, but someone forces a highlight reel shot. Why? Ego, not intelligence. Football IQ isn't about proving you're good. It's about helping your team succeed. The smartest players understand something important. The correct decision is often the boring decision. The crowd notices the spectacular pass. Coaches notice the correct pass. Big difference. Football rewards consistency far more than occasional brilliance. When ego enters the decision-making process, football IQ drops immediately. Because you're no longer asking, what's best for the game? You're asking, what's best for my image? And those answers are often different. Practical fix. Before important decisions, mentally simplify the question. Ask, what creates the highest chance of success? Not, what makes me look impressive? One mindset builds highlights. The other builds careers. Football is chaotic, but underneath the chaos are patterns, and intelligent players become pattern hunters. Most players only watch events. Smart players watch trends. For example, a defender keeps showing opponents toward the sideline. A midfielder always turns onto his right foot. A fullback leaves space behind whenever he attacks. These patterns become opportunities, but many players never notice them. They're too focused on individual moments. Elite football IQ comes from connecting information over time. The game starts revealing clues, and those clues become advantages. Think of football like a puzzle. The more pieces you collect, the easier the picture becomes. Practical fix. During matches, pick one opponent. Study them. What do they repeat? What habits appear again and again? Patterns predict future actions, and prediction creates advantage. This might be the most dangerous mistake on the list. Many players see football through labels. I'm a striker. I'm a winger. I'm a defender. I'm a midfielder. But football doesn't care about labels. Football cares about problems, and smart players solve problems. A striker might need to create space instead of scoring. A defender might need to start attacks. A winger might need to become a playmaker. Players with low football IQ become trapped inside job descriptions. Players with high football IQ adapt. They ask, what does the game need right now? Not, what is my position supposed to do? This flexibility is why intelligent players seem involved everywhere. They're reading the game, not following a script. HN Cuss. Now here's the deeper reason most players struggle with football IQ. It's not because they're unintelligent. It's because they spend nearly all their development time training actions and almost no time training perception. Think about it. Players practice passing, shooting, dribbling, finishing, crossing, all important. But how often do players train? Scanning? Anticipation? Pattern recognition? Decision-making? Awareness? Almost never. Yet those skills determine how effectively the technical skills get used. A perfect pass means nothing if you never see the option. A great first touch means nothing if you're unaware of pressure. A powerful shot means nothing if you shoot at the wrong time. Football IQ isn't separate from technique. It's the system that controls technique. And that's why two players with similar physical ability can perform at completely different levels. One sees the game, the other reacts to it. Practical application. So how do you actually improve football IQ? Start using this simple match habit. Before every game, focus on 3 things. 1. Scan more. Look around constantly. Gather information before receiving. 2. Predict more. Ask, what happens next? Not, what is happening now? 3. Reflect more. After matches, review decisions, not mistakes. Decisions. Good decision. Bad outcome? That's okay. Bad decision, good outcome? That's still a problem. Over time, this changes everything because football IQ grows through awareness, not magic. The players who improve fastest aren't always the most talented. They're the players paying attention. Identi a level slos. Here's the mindset shift I want you to leave with. Stop judging yourself based on what happened. Start judging yourself based on what you saw. Because football becomes easier when you see more. The field gets bigger, time feels slower, pressure feels lighter, options appear everywhere, and suddenly, The game that once felt chaotic starts making sense. The truth is, you might not be bad at football at all. You might simply be thinking like a player who's always late. Fix the thinking, and the football starts changing. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more football development content that goes beyond basic drills and helps you become a smarter, more dangerous player on the pitch. Because better football isn't always about better feet. Sometimes it's about a better mind. Most players spend years trying to improve their feet. The smartest players improve their eyes and their mind. Remember, the difference between average players and elite players isn't always talent. It's often what they notice. So in your next training session or match, don't just focus on the ball. Focus on information. Focus on precisions. Focus on decisions. Because the moment you start seeing the game differently, you start playing differently. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe and check out the next video on screen, where we'll break down how elite players always seem to have more time on the ball, even when they don't. I'll see you there.